name is Aaron Armstrong with Deepwater Music. Thanks for checking out our video on how to play piano in popular worship styles. Maybe you've never played the piano, or maybe you play some piano and want to learn pop worship styles. Either way, Pop Piano for Worship, the 30-day crash course, is the fastest way to reach your goals. Whether you want to play for fun, maybe you want to accompany yourself while you sing or play with other musicians. Maybe a whole worship band is your goal. Maybe you want to write some songs. Either way, you've come to the right place. I'm going to show you some very basic things today and a couple of tricks that we use to get you sounding great in only 30 sessions. So let's get started. We're here at the piano. We're going to jump right in and we're going to learn a chord. In typical crash course style, a chord is a group of notes we play together to create harmony. This is a C chord. For some of you folks who know a C chord, this may be different than your C chord. All the chords in this course are crafted to not only sound good by themselves, but to sound good with the other chords we're going to be using in the course. Okay? So this is our C chord. You can go ahead and try it out at your piano at home there. We add right away something that professionals do, which is called color tones. These are notes that we add to the chord that are not necessarily in the chord, and they give the chord color. So to our C chord, we're going to take this E note, which is the top note, and we're going to move it down, and already it makes the chord sound different. That's also a C chord. For you purists, it's C2. So we can go back and forward between those chords, and we add something called comping patterns, which are rhythmic patterns that I'm going to play with my hand to add some variety to these two chord shapes. You can have kind of that driving pattern or maybe a ballad. Same hand shapes. One of the great parts about the course is we really tap into the body's physical memory to accelerate your learning. Let me explain really quick about physical memory. This is the C chord. If you go looking for every single note of the C chord, it's going to take you a while, to stack it up and make sure it's right. We use the body's physical memory. So in this instance, I'll give you an example. We're going to push down that C chord, and we're going to kind of lock our hand in place, okay? And we're going to remember the distance between those notes, so that we can form the shape with our hand and just drop it right down on the piano, okay? So I'm not looking for 3 notes. I'm remembering a hand shape, and I'm dropping it on the piano. The great thing about this is there's only 12 hand shapes in the course. So even with this same hand shape, if I move this left hand note down to A, this is our A minor voicing for the course. It's a totally different chord, same hand shape. And we can add the color tones. I can even move the left hand down to this note, which is an E. This would be a C over E chord. Different sound yet. Put it over a G. We're learning lots of stuff with this same hand shape. Our body can help us accelerate the process. So let's take it and let's put it in a chord progression. We're going to take the C chord and the A minor that we've got going here. I'm going to add the other hand shapes, our F shape and our G shape. So 2 more hand shapes that you learn with your right hand, and the chords we've got, including the color tones, sound a little like this. And that's a chord progression of us just stringing those chords together. The great thing after we have 3 hand shapes is we can play in a whole key. We've got 6 chords, 12 voicings, and we can play in a whole key. So I can take these 6 chords that we've learned with our hand shapes, only 3 hand shapes, remember, with their color tones, 3 easy right hand movements, and I can add melodies to them to connect the chords together and to give some interest to the part. so we add some fills. We're stringing together a lot of these ideas for maximum impact. If we take those same 6 chords and put them together in some orders that we like, we can write our own songs. All that and more in the course. So there you have it, Pop Piano for Worship, the 30-day crash course. It's a step-by-step, 20-minute, once-a-day course that takes you through actually learning how to play piano in popular worship styles in only 30 sessions. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the class.